folks, how's it going? I'm driving along here in Northern California, Mendocino County on Highway 101, heading south at the moment, just passing the town of Ukiah, doing my best to pay attention while I'm talking to a camera while driving. I'm on a road trip. I'm heading over to the Mendocino County coast. Really gorgeous. I'm in the area where I was raised. I was raised outside of the little town of Willits, which is just north of here, about 20 miles or so. It is a spectacular sunny day, as you can see. Really awesome. And so I decided to finally get my butt in gear and get over the coast, check things out. I've been here house sitting at my mom's house for the past 10 days or so. Here we go. This is going to be a fun little adventure over to the historic artsy town of Mendocino. We'll see the headlands and the Pacific Ocean, maybe some whales. We'll see. All right, it's going to be fun. Boonville, that's where I'm going to be turning off. Here we go, getting over a pass here. Check out these views. Some pretty country. The golden rolling hills of California. Not that they're looking too golden at the moment. That is a line from a Kate Wolf song. She's a folk singer from the 70s and 80s who lived in this area. But come back in the middle of summer and you'll definitely see what she was talking about. Just making a quick stop here. I'm coming into the town of Boonville in the Anderson Valley. Boonville is world famous for... Actually, Boonville is definitely not world famous. Boonville is vaguely known by a few select people because of the Anderson Valley became a real redneck area back in, I don't know, early 1900s or late 1800s or whatever. And it got to the point where they developed their own language, apparently, or at least had some, you know, very quirky colloquialisms or whatever. But it's called Boontling, I think, the language of Boonville. Boonville is also fairly known to some beer drinkers because of the Anderson Valley Brewing Company. Here we go. Anderson Valley Brewing Company, Boonville, Cerveceria. That's it over there. Boont Amber Ale is definitely one of my favorites. Tasty stuff. So I'm not going to go in for a tour or anything, but just thought I'd make a quick stop. All right, back in the Mobile here, and gonna drive through the little town of Boonville. Population 1,035. It's bigger than I thought. And here we go, downtown Boonville. Looks pretty happening. Wine tasting, Philo Ridge Vineyards. This area is part of wine country, Mendocino County. Not quite as well known as the Napa Valley in Napa County, but still a lot of grapes and winemaking going on. Check out this vineyard. Pretty gorgeous. Phillips Hill Winery. And check this out, folks. Just a little bit of a change of scenery. Some of these are redwoods. I saw a sign back there that said Navarro Redwood Forest. The more famous redwood groves are further north, up in Humboldt County. But this is a cluster of them down here in Mendocino County. Pretty awesome. All right, I decided I had to make a quick stop here and give you a feel for the redwoods a little bit closer. Check these things out. I'm just off the road there, but this looks like a pretty beautiful little grove, and it sure is. The Redwoods, for those who don't know, is where Return of the Jedi was filmed, parts of it anyway. Not this area, I don't think. Pretty sure it was further up north where they're bigger. But you can easily imagine some Ewoks coming scrambling out from behind the trees and surrounding me and taking me to their fire pit and cooking up their human stew or whatever. Hopefully I will avoid such a fate. All right, well that gives you a pretty good idea. Time to get back on the road. And about 5 minutes later, check out the change of scenery once again. Almost to the coast here. This river's flowing right into the Pacific Ocean. You can just about see it right there. There we go. And look what we have here now. Quite a different kind of forest. Eucalyptus trees. I wish this camera came with smell-o-vision so you could smell the eucalyptus leaves. Eucalyptus trees are not native to North America. I don't recall exactly where they come from, but Australia perhaps? And check out this view. I'm going to get out on this bridge and get a little bit better view from there. Awesome. It's a long ways down. What a gorgeous day. All right, now I'm headed to the tiny little town of Mendocino. Just a few minutes down the road. All right, so I'm here in the town of Mendocino. Just gonna walk down the sidewalk here that goes in front of all of these historic buildings, looking out at the headlands and the Pacific Ocean. Quite a sight. Lots of art galleries, coffee shops, bookstores. Pretty quaint little town. Clothing stores. Dick's Place, and the Mendocino Hotel.
Yeah, that was the
And they're born. Exactly. Okay, now.
I'll get a little shot of this from across the street here. Established 1878. Historic indeed. And then I'll go for a little walk out on the headlands there and get some close-up shots of the cliffs looking down at the ocean and the waves, and keep my eyes out for some whales. You never know. Could happen. Pretty awesome garden here with some interesting driftwood formations, carvings, whatever, art pieces. And some beautiful flowers. Check out this awesome bench. All right, now to hike out to the headlands. Amazing. Well, if anywhere was a good spot to see whales, this would definitely be it. But you got to get pretty lucky, it seems like. I did, however, see some whales in Hawaii jumping. I was watching the Pipeline Masters surf competition on the north shore of Oahu, and I was getting video footage of the surfers. I made a little video about that, and I'm watching the surfing, and then just out of the blue, something jumps out of the water quite a ways behind them, and certainly it was a whale. I just saw it that one time, maybe a second time, I forget. I was more focused on the surfers, but then I ended up talking to somebody else who had been there as well, who said that they were jumping like crazy. You know, they were a long ways behind where the surfing was happening, but it was, you know, obviously a big whale. That would have been some pretty awesome video footage. Whales jumping behind surfers, but I didn't get any actual footage of that whale jumping, but it can happen. You just got to be patient and lucky. But here we got some kind of bird, at least. A strange one. I've never seen that before. Look at that weird orange beak. If you know what kind of bird that is, post a comment below the video here. All right, folks, I just saw 2 whale spouts. I'm pretty darn sure. Fairly close. It's going to be hard to... Oh, there they went again. I don't know if that got on film or not, but there are definitely a couple of whales out there. All right, yep, 2 again. I might have got that. I can't tell with this computer screen on the back here. I'll have to see when I get home. All right, well there we go. I saw evidence of whales at least. That was definitely a couple of spouts. It looked like one was larger than the other, so it could have been a mother whale and its young, I guess. My best guess. I don't know too much about whales, but that was definitely not just some random splashes. That was some spouts of a whale. So would have been cool to have seen it jump out of the water there, but at least a little sign that they're out there. And here's another view of some of the buildings in Mendocino. Sun's starting to go down there. I'll just walk over here and get a shot of Main Street. Here we go. More of these old-timey historic buildings. All right, well, it's been an awesome day. I think that it's safe to say there is just one thing missing from this day. Pretty much everything I wanted to happen happened, except for some carrot beet celery juice. That's kind of the only thing really that I haven't yet found in my quest for the perfect Northern California Pacific Ocean experience. Oh, hey, here we got some carrot beet celery juice. All right, perfect. Right on. Pretty awesome day. Happy trails and safe travels.